Burped as soon as the slide changed. Hello, hello, and welcome. I'm Nick, and welcome to DooM WAD Travelogue GAIDEN, the show where we say just because it's not a great idea to be going out right now doesn't mean that we can't still explore new and interesting spaces. We're just going to do it in the form of DooM WADs and level packs. But this is a guidance, which means that today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Specifically, we're going to be working on building a map. Um, you may notice something a little different about today. Uh, I'm not debuting as a VTuber. I am experiencing some technical hiccups with my camera. I'm still looking directly at the camera to make eye contact. I want you to know that is still the case. But yeah, so I was like, all right, well, camera broke. What's the backup? The backup is a little bouncing head. Uh, it's fine. It looks like me. It looks like how I'm okay with people imagining how I look. So that's close enough. Um, let's see here. This one? Yeah, okay. The rest of the button still works. Just the camera's working for some reason. Yeah, no, today we're gonna continue working on our map. So it turns out last week I was using the wrong editor the entire time. I was using an editor that is missing some of the features basically required for working on this map. And so end of the day, when we saved the progress we made at the end of last week, it lost a bunch of the map file lost a bunch of data because that editor didn't know what the heck it was. So today, I believe, is basically going to be fixing the mess left behind by that. Um, which is basically just going to be, hey, how do you feel about being a digital electrician? Because today we're just going to fix a whole bunch of wiring. So, uh, so So I think that means there's not going to be any like particularly interesting design talk because we did all of that last week. This is kind of just this is just some housekeeping. But hopefully I am hearing weird noises going on outside. Hopefully this also should mean that it won't take too long. Maybe we can get some. Like I'm already running late. Maybe that means we could also end a little bit early if I can fix this stuff quickly, and that is good for me because I have stuff. I have tiring stuff to do after uh, we're done with the stream here today. So let's stop looking at my floating face and let's just get into it. I believe I have the radio still on from last time. I do. Listen to Johnny Hellhound over here, whatever that means. All right. Let's how y'all doing? I'm gonna need oh boy. Okay. So we need to be looking at lines. So I think normal doors are basically gonna be working. But like this is broken. This door seems broken. Oh, what if I just... This is going to be silly if this happens actually, right? Let me make one change. Then let me save it. Then let's test it. Because what are the odds that it actually kept all of the data that was broken? It just didn't, like, it just wasn't sure what to do with it, so it just sort of... So this door? Okay. This is still a secret? I forgot about that secret when I was playing last week. I totally forgot about it. That's a good secret. Alright, now the red key works. This door works again. Okay, I guess I don't have to rewrite anything. I just had to... Yep, that juke still works. I just had to resave the map using the correct editor. All the data was in place. This time it correctly, I guess, compiled it? I guess that's technically a I wasted my shotgun shells on not the chain gunner. I've gained, after playing this much Doom, I've gained a real appreciation for the Hell Knights as like a nice like mid-tier enemy. Like they are basically an imp plus. Ooh, that doesn't seem right. Okay, I could fix that. When did that happen? That's fine. Could be worse. But yeah, they're like an imp plus, which, you know, means more health, which means more time, which, as, yeah, even the portal's working again. Okay. Okay. I also forgot about this secret last time, which is cool. Like, they serve a similar purpose, but they are sort of useful in that, like, because you know, I was talking, I do not remember which stream I was talking on, where I was basically talking about how upgrade. What was that noise? That was something going ka-chunk. This drops this. I do love how the demon actually starts, or the pinky starts higher and then reveals the chain gunner, and then this drops. Okay. But in touching those, it actually lowered this as well, which I guess we don't need. Like I don't like the idea of raising the numbers. You know, it was on a Doom stream. Yes, and then here's our new section. Okay. Good. So I could do something about no, that seam works pretty well. It's these walls that I really gotta fix. Okay, so that bar lines up with the top. I can make that happen. And then we go in here. We have our like straight hallway calm for a second. We got a lot of texture work to do on this area. Okay, so this is... Right, I didn't finish hiding that wall because I didn't wire it up yet, and I didn't want to... Right, this is going to be a closed door as well, so that way you open up looking directly at them. I could probably block sound through this window, although since there is nothing to shoot in this zone, nothing should really set any of these enemies off and have them start walking towards the door. They're hanging out there. Oh, right, if they're the same height, you can just walk straight up through the armor. Okay, that makes sense. That'll be fine. This will be this. There's a pinky up there. And then, which raises this, which then goes in there. They're up there. This, you can kind of see what's going on, but it's definitely locked off. That's a thing. Okay, good. So I didn't actually have to fix anything. I just had to use the right program. Good, which means that we can actually pretty much focus entirely on... Yeah, it's gonna be... It might be a little issue to fix. It's fine. It's fine, actually. Taking a sippy from my soda. What was I saying? I need to finish a thought. At some point, I'll need to finish a thought. The Hell Knights, I've gained an appreciation for them because... Even though it's sort of a bummer that they are just like imp plus, the fact that they have a different skin and are bigger, they are like called something different, means that they aren't obviously an imp plus. It takes like a lot of getting used to them to realize that how similar they are in sort of form and function. And while normally I would say that a demon that has more, like the way that like putting a group just means, okay, basically now this encounter just has more HP to it, and that eats up time, but not necessarily Like that eats up time and resources, but not necessarily does anything interesting. In this case, I will take it with the Hell Knight because, um, like it is sort of like a clean way of it is an encounter which eats more materials, right? Like eats more resources. So like I guess if I follow the logic through, then the idea of the reason you would put more monsters is to sort of eat more resources, because if they deal more damage, then you're going to use up health resources like med packs and armor and whatever. And if they have more health, then they're going to eat up more damage doing resources, so ammo. And then that gives you a much stricter, that is a way to control the player's flow of resources. But so in that sense, like, yeah, the Hell Knight is the stronger version of the Imp. It'll do the same thing, but it requires more resources, so it's a bigger strain. So you either have to be, if the player is at a sort of higher point in their power curve already, then they are basically just a replacement for the Imp. Because like one Hell Knight is probably like 6 Imps. The difference being, so like you can get away with one Hell Knight in situations like these, where what I'm doing is I'm creating these like cramped spaces, and you have to deal with them for progression purposes. But a reason you might still use imps, why you might use 6 imps instead of one Hell Knight, is because you would want to create this this spread out scenario. Like a Hell Knight is going to be in front of you, and it is sort of simple to deal with because he's just right there. Whereas 3 imps are still going to take 3 shots, but it adds the extra step of having to like acquire new targets, and technically if they can all fire at the same time, they're going to have the same like damage output as this, a triple damage shot or triple damage in the same moment. Because the 3 of them are firing, they're going to be harder to dodge because the trajectories of the projectiles cover a larger area. They zone much more widely. So there are decisions to be made about the different use cases for these monsters. At some point, they're pretty equivalent. A group of imps versus one Hell Knight, they're pretty equivalent, but it depends on sort of the space you're deploying them in, which one is actually going to be the bigger threat, or what I like to focus on, which is going to be the more interesting encounter. Like, I think having 6 imps in here is just going to feel like something you have to whittle away at. It's not one scary monster. Whereas having a bunch spread out in here, you have to, keep on a swivel and sort of really inspect the space. Need a hand with that? Hang on a minute. Okay, hi. Where were we? All right. Now, using the right editor, it looks like everything we broke last time is now fixed. We can play all the way up through here, and we start here. Uh-oh. Oh boy, what is the key? Oh, okay, they did it here. No, they didn't. Wait. So the thing we looked at was this goes here. We're going to line all those up. Okay. Now that should pretty much fully hide the portal seam. This room, I do essentially like the layout of this room now. I'm pretty satisfied with it, but I gotta do something with textures. What if I just bring the seal? Whoop. Aha. What if I just... Whoops. Whoops. That has to be separate. Okay. I feel better about that. That I could work with that. I could live with that. All I had to do was bring the ceiling down. But check this out. I can bring the ceiling down. Because this is still plenty high to walk through. Okay. I feel like this would be better silver. Do I have silver anywhere? Yes. Alright. These stairs should be different. I'm actually going to do something I don't normally do, and I'm going to cut this. So this is the trade-off, right? Because now I'm adding an extra line. I'm not using it for verticality purposes. I am going to use it just for the sake of... which one of these is actually the floor? This one's the floor. Whoops. Not that. What kind of steps do we have when we're stepping in here today? That's not gonna work, is it? How's the width line up, actually? That lines up right. I feel like I could deal with that. Sure, why not? Ooh. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. This one's gonna cut into that a little bit, and then actually, yeah, no, that's right. This, I have to find the one that goes the other way. Whoops. Doesn't line up quite as well. Whoops. Well, I'm having trouble here today, let me tell you what. So let's... do we have something that's gonna line up better? What are our other options? Oh my god, I can't talk. What about this? This is just like a gritty surface. Get some grit tape. Yeah, I could live with that. Now I can use one texture instead of two. I can live with that. We have these guys over here. That's fine. Just to remind myself, I'm not doubling up the audio I'm sending, right? NGRs only monitor, which means it goes to desktop and then you're grabbing desktop. Okay, yeah, you're fine. Okay. Let me be honest. I barely remember last week. I've been really suffering with, I think, allergies. I'm not even totally sure if that's what's been going on with my body. But it's been a killer. Let's see here. I want the one called door track. There we go. And then you want to unpeg lower, so that way it doesn't move when the door raises. Yeah, that's what you want. I'm gonna put this ground. Oops, not that one. I want to put this same here, just because that'll be fine. Actually, what do I put this here? No, that wouldn't be gritty. That would be like... would be like black pasted over, right? Yeah, like yes, but would it actually be gray because that matches the door? Like yes. Could darken it. That makes it feel right because it's underneath these, so it wouldn't really get shadow. So you know. As much as I like this texture for this hallway, and I feel like I want to continue it out here, I don't think it works out here. Although it kind of does, because I made everything 3 tall to specifically work with it.
Welcome to Newgrounds.
That goes there.
Visit us at
Yeah, this is
www.newgrounds.com.
a mess. Don't think I can drop that because it just doesn't. I could continue this. It sort of hides it. The fact that that's... I could push this out like half a box and make this narrower? No, because this is pretty much determined by... Although this... Oh, I don't want to be thinking this hard today. If I'm being honest. Whoops. It's fine. You're gonna have a different texture. I have elevators already. Elevator texture is this. I want to use the other one. That's wild. It extremely evenly doesn't line up. That's... You know what? I think I can actually take all of this. If I take all of this and move it back 1, right? Then, no, I would need to move it back 2. Can I move? Whoops. Whoops. What'd I do? I'm just, like, touching stuff. I ain't about that life, but it's happening today. I can also move this back 1. Okay. Because if I do this, then now... the texture here should line up. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay. And I will do it this way. And we'll just do it like that, right? That, okay, that seems right. Everything seems right except that. I can adjust that though. This is... God, that is 2 squares, isn't it? Okay, so I could do this. Which... that's fine. Now that lines up. Oh, weird. It kind of has trouble lining up because of the angle, and that actually messes with the... You know what? It's fine. Let's do other door tracks. That's fine. I'm leaving that like it is. This is over here. I'm gonna do this. Get up here. This is in here. That's you know what? That's a weird. Actually, I want this one. This here and here and here. There. Sure, why not? That's what I'm going with. Why is this moving like this? Tools. Preferences. Can I move a little slower? Zoom factor. Move speed. We're at 600. Let's go to like 400. Yeah, that's a little better. A little less sickening. Okay, anyway, now I have to adjust these so that lines up. Yeah. Right, because I did like adjust things, so these probably lined up last time, and now I've adjusted them. Ooh. Right. Oh boy, there's things going on here. I do this. Oh, that lines up nicely. Oh, that lines up almost perfectly. Gonna be like 3 squares? Two squares. Alright. It just looks a little cleaner when the textures line up. I'm still looking at the camera, so it's all muscle memory now. I want to move that over? No, I kind of want this to break in that texture because, like, it is a big thing. It takes up the room. It by design, it is, like, sort of upsetting the flow of the room, you know? Okay. You know, I'm not so upset with these anymore now that I see see it all in place with the textures lined up. Now that the textures line up, I feel a lot better about this wall in here. And it continues this theme, so it's good in terms of like consistency. This feels like a single area. This is gotta be like that. No, but we step up now. Okay. Here the height is 88, 72, 80. Okay, so we should be in the clear. Otherwise, I just do... Whoops. Otherwise, I just do this. And we're still fine. Or do I... Ooh. Alright, I gotta do this. Actually, I think I am going to then anyway. Let's cut this. Where am I? Okay. Put this, and yeah, let's, oops. There you go. I want everything to line up to that. Yeah, okay. This is looking okay. Nothing's unpegged. It's fine. It's fine? I'm gonna say it's fine. This is gonna do its thing. Nothing else here is really doors. You know? You know? Hey, did you know that, doors? Hey, ladies, did you know doors? Who's talking at me? Somebody's talking at me. Okay. Oh, what have I done? There we go. I'm having all the luck today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm done with that piece. I guess there's no other, like... That's the only actual door in here. I've done a bunch of texture alignment. I feel way better about that now. I think it's time to just start doing wiring. Okay, so how do I do this? Sector. Properties. Give this a new tag. It's 19. Lines. Hey, these. These are repeatable action when player uses, when monster uses. It's a door. It's a door generic 202. And the sector tag is 19. Movement is normal. Delay is normal. No lock on it. Okay. Alright, so now this does it and it tells you all the normal stuff about it. This means that I can come in here and I can close it. Right? Because now that door is wired. It should work and I should be able to close it without any issues. Now then. I'm gonna cut this way. So, flip that. These two, I'm gonna join these. These are one sector. It just has a line across, or yeah, it has a line cutting across the sector, but it's one sector, just to make it a little easier. Give this a new tag. Hey, we're at 20. My number. Oh, okay. Dunions. Now. This and this. Gonna do. It's not a door. It's the opposite of a door. It's an elevator. Or a lift. Elevator. Platform? Ooh. Elevator rise to nearest. Move to activated floor? Okay. Is it gonna be... Breakable? Breakable glass. Interesting. Platform stop. Platform generic chain. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay. Wait. Platform lower weight raise. That's probably what I want. That sounds like an elevator. What tag is gonna go to 20? Normal waits 3 ticks. This is repeatable. When player presses use. No, this is... Yeah, no. When player presses use. Can monsters use the elevator? Sure. Okay. So that's going to be for the main thing of it. But now this is going to be a special line. This is not presses use. It's not monsters. It's when player walks over. When monster walks over. Front side only. So theoretically that means it's only when you walk onto it from the floor and not when you walk off of it. Hopefully. Hopefully. But it should make it work the same. Oh, right. While I'm here, I do want to take... These are the lines for the window. I want these to block sound. So a weird thing about it, block sound actually... and this took me a while to figure out. This is something I actually had to look up. block sound only blocks sound from crossing two block sound lines. So the idea being that if you have like a row of 5 rooms, a single line divides each room, and you make all of those lines block sound, then if you're in the middle room, the sound will bleed into the adjacent rooms, but not into the rooms beyond that, because it is blocking sound that is, more than adjacent rooms. So if you consider this window a room, then yes, this and this are no longer adjacent rooms because this room is in the middle. So this blocks the sound into there. But if, let's say, you were standing right here in the middle of the window and you fired, it would wake up both sides of it. Okay. But now that this elevator should be wired correctly, it can sit up here. Oh, right, we have a switch. We gotta do switch thingies. Switch'ems. Alright, let's do switch'ems. No, I always do this first because... Okay, I already have it set for light flicker. That's good. Did you see the light flickering? I didn't see the light flickering. Special light flicker. I wonder if I have it the wrong way and it flickers up to brightness instead of down to darkness. Wind. Oh, we could do wind. Oh, interesting. Let's bring it down to 96. See what that says. Well, that's dark. Oh, that right there? Now that's dark. What? Okay. Hey, I didn't do the thing that I needed to do, which was give it a tag. New tag, 21. Okay. Now then, our switch plate over here. It is a switch. What does the switch do? You don't tell it that it's a switch. You just say, what does it do? It affects a ceiling. Ceiling, move, lower, crush start A. Crush start A, silent. Raise by value. Raise to nearest ceiling? Ceiling. Raise to nearest ceiling. That might be it. I thought there was like a highest ceiling thing. Alright, nearest ceiling. That's going to have to be what it is. This one's not repeatable. It's only when a player presses use. It tags 21. It's normal. Do I want it to be slow? Let's do normal. That should be fine. Alright, so now when you look at that, it goes and it touches that one. Okay. Is that all that switch does? Because that raises that, and then we do this and that, and now we can come here and we can say, good, now, good night. And now that looks pretty well hit. I do like this little effect of the light. Like, it's cheap, but I like it. It worked well enough. Doesn't look quite right up there. Oh. Right, there's a, because this is the fancy editor, you can actually, when you adjust the floor, it adjusts the entire sector, but you can do ceilings and walls separately from the floor. Yeah, okay. So now it is casting the light on the floor, but not on the ceiling. Okay, that's little touches, I'll take it. I want to fix this. I want to make this line up. Is it a big deal? No. Am I going to fix it? Yeah. Because I'm going to do the lazy way and just angle the wall until it... Uh-oh. What'd I do? Let's realign that. Yeah, that does it. Okay, that does it. Does it look weird from in here? Not really. Do I care? Even less. Alright, perfect. Alright, so now we got that. This should open. What is the nearest ceiling? The nearest ceiling is this one, because that's higher, right? That ceiling is 272, that's 256. Yeah, so it'll go flat with this ceiling, and then that'll still be inset higher. Okay, I can work with that. Then you're in here, and you're like, oh, whoa, science. Do I wanna... Oh, I can't, because that's basically where that goes. That's gonna be fine then. I'll live with that. We need a switch in here. I'm gonna make this one the switch. Okay, this is like a science switch. You know, like a science switch. Okay. I can yeah, and then just make that line up because it does match that way, you know. Okay, the rest of these, I'm gonna have to do something to give these some variation, you know. I've already greebled, now I need to detail the greeble, whatever. But now that I've done that, okay, how do these work? They're up into the ceiling. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are all getting a tag, and it's 22. Okay. Now, this is our... I'm going to flip that just because I'm insane. This is our switch. It's going to target 22. What is it doing? It is taking a floor. Lower to lowest floor. Lower to nearest floor? Lower to lowest floor. I believe those are the same. Right. And we care about 22. Movement speed is... I feel like make these slow. Because then it keeps them sort of high and you're just like, hey, what's going on? And then you're already getting shot at. This is not repeatable. Only the player can press use. I think that's gonna do... Yeah, that makes that happen. And those slowly lower. Also, being slow means like it's a timer, so you can't just hit it and then rush past them into the portal and onto the next bit. You actually have to wait for these, and while you're waiting, the only thing you... Because you're forced to wait, they're not going to let you wait, so like waiting for this forces you to engage with them. I don't think it's even going to be like a hard enforcement, but that is the idea here. And I have 10 enemies here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. It's a little calmer of an area. This one definitely has a much wider spread. This is a lot more condensed. This one is... this one's very condensed, actually. I think I'm okay with this. Because the way that I'm doing is like, this is sort of like a break to explore and look for secrets. Then it's a big combat encounter. There's a little bit of like trapping in here. This one is a slow, like, this one is like a slog through it. There's not any like puzzles to solve. It's just this one like dog leg that you have to sidetrack on. This one's really giving you a breather, and yeah, you go here, you fight this. You can only go this way. You fight him, you hit the switch, and you get a little. This one I think is very much about like the scenery of it, because like this is a break, and I said that this break was also here to stop you from instantly being able to tell that you're wrapping back around and covering. Yeah, because you go down and then you wrap back, which coming from here you would go down and then wrap back and instantly be overlapping with this. So like that's the reason this hallway is there. It's not to be a combat encounter, but to be a break and to kind of give you a chance to maybe recognize that, but at the same time distract you from recognizing that, you know? The double. And then, so I guess the only thing left to do here is to set up some portals. You know what I mean? Can I do it this way? Right? I don't remember offhand how to set up portals. Okay, but here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna make a new big 1024 by 1024. I'm gonna paste this in here. Although here I believe these need to be flipped. Right? And I'm gonna do it differently is the whole thing. This is gonna move in here, and right, so the way I have it now, it would. I also, if I look here, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so I will help to at least figure this out. Okay, we can start here. We'll figure it out from here. So what is it? The only trick about it is you can have multiple portals in the same place. Otherwise, this one wouldn't work at all. But it's the two ends of the portal can't have open geometry to each other, right? So like I could not have one side of this connect to the other side of this. But yeah, this will work out. Okay. Oh, and this is that, and that is that, and this one handles that, and then this handles that, and then yeah. Right, so the only thing left to do is to figure this out. All right, I'm going to... Okay, so if you step in this way, I'm going to put these over here. And you're going to come in from there. There's going to be a step here. We're going to put these against here. Hopefully I did not just break it. Okay. Weirdly enough, that's going to go here. It's going to go, whoop. This one's going to come down here too. Okay. This makes some kind of sense. Don't worry about it. And the thing about this is also, I'm gonna go like this and like this, and we're gonna clear these out so that now this box is a box that leads out here. Right? Right. Okay. Working on it. Yeah. Because the whole point is basically in this tiny room, in this tiny like closet, is actually going to contain the entirety of this, and we're going to hit it from different angles, and we're going to leave out this side, which tells me that we need a... What's half of 128? 64. Good. All right, and then I can drop that, and then... Oops. There, and right here, and clear these, and then this is going to be our exit. Eventually we will exit out this way. This one I might actually make a smaller space, or like a less, I don't think I'll worry so much about using the whole square so efficiently and like cutting in for decoration. I might do it the other way, where I might set up rooms and then really cut in all of these edges to sort of hide the fact that it's a square and make it feel more like a sort of like a mushy, it's like more organic kind of space, even though the whole point is going to be it's very it'll be a very like metal everything's like a clearly man-made space. This is going to be a door. This is going to be a door. That's going to be a portal. This is... I so decree it. Show me door. Might as well. Okay. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Like I said, right now I'm mainly just... I want to give like the minimal... I want to make the intros here. The intros, the inlets, whatever, because I need them here so I can wire up the portals and make sure that they work, and then I may, move them around next time, but I want them extant, wired and functional, and then when I have a better idea of what I'm going to do with this room. I think I already have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to do with this room. I've been thinking about this map on and off for a while now. I haven't thought anything about what I'm going to do with, like, monsters in here. Oh, that's an interesting thought. That's a very interesting thought. Like, that's also going to be weird because I'm going to want... I want this to... I want it to be, like, wiggly, but I do want it to be, like, a straight line of sight from... If you're standing here looking into this portal, I want you to be able to look all the way through and see this door. This door's going to be locked as well. Just for my own... You know, I say sanity, but that's a lie. It's that kind of day, folks. Okay. That's not how these doors work. Oh no! I'm doing detailing. Nick, don't do detailing yet. You don't have the like main functionals working yet. What are you doing? There. Now you can see the door lock. I cry to the heavens. What the heck? Okay, anyway. Well, I'm going to take these two. I'm going to put them over here. Yep, right there. That's a 4. This is a 2. And we're going to cut in a little bit to be able to take this out and box that in. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure. Sure. Uh-oh. Do I have one wrong in here? No, I do not appear to. I wonder if that's a weird artifact of something. I don't know. I need to force myself to not care that much right now. Looking at this. Does that look... That looks close. Yep. Right. Oh, right, that's... I am kind of getting this wrong. You know what? Yeah, no, I've done this right. This will seem correctly. My brain worries that it won't, but it actually will. Okay. How about this? Just for... If I do this. Okay. If I do this. And now if I do this. Now if I do this. Okay. I'm going to save it right there because I just did some nasty manipulations. Okay. Now if I take these. Take it. Turn it flipways and place it. And I probably have to recut these. I do want to flip these again for my own particular sanity or lack thereof. Right, and we look at this, and we look at the, this didn't copy quite right, but it's fine. Oh, no, it did, but these were the outside that I had to clear out. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. No, this is fine. This is fine. then when we look at it, we have this. And let's remember how to make portals. Now then, we have a portal to study from. Line set portal. Exit line. Tag. Type static. Okay. And it points, the front side is the portal side, so they have to be flipped like that. So like if I take this one and I'm just going to try and do all of them, and we'll see if I regret it. We said it's event 156. Properties. Action. 156. Line set portal. Exit line tag. Not doing one. Plane align. No portal type. Static. Okay, now I think I just need to go back and set the tags on things. Okay. So this one is going to be 23 and it'll exit 24. The matching one is going to be 24 and it's going to exit 23. Alright, now they're hooked. That seems right. Okay, that goes, yeah. Okay, I think this is working. This one, it's going to be 25. We're going to exit 26. This one's going to be 26, exit 25. Okay, now those are hooked up. Yeah, trying to get them both on screen. This one, it's going to be 27. It's going to exit 28. This one is going to be 28 and exit 27. All right, now let's try. Save. Test. I'm gonna... No, we're gonna play this legit. Hello. Yep. Come out here, you big imp. You big Galoomba. I take that hit, but who cares? I have this. Now we have the key. This goes. We have this. We have this. Ah! I could have just waited. Huh. Okay, now we have these. I continue to have Berserk, so let's continue to Berserk. Hey, come over here. Hey, buddy, come over here. Little shotgun. Big damage. This guy. See, I give you the Berserk pack, and if you make good use of it, you don't gotta worry about anybody else. Alright, we're gonna go in here. Give me simple, because now that's gonna... Right. I'll take this. I'm gonna take this. What am I doing? I'm fine. Like, it's funny, because there's a way of... Ooh, those don't look quite right. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I could, like, put a fake wall out there in order to have like a near piece and then the skybox behind. Do I want to decorate out there? Oh man, look at all the... It's having trouble figuring out how to lay out the map, but I love that. Yes, this is the top of the map. This is the very top of the map. Oh, the only reason I couldn't decorate out there is because that would be outside the 1024. Like, I believe this wall is against the 1024, so I had to push this in order to have room for the window. Alright, so maybe that is what it is. For the sake of this map, that is what it is. Okay. Ah, right here. I didn't finish the seam fixing. That looks right. But I gotta finish this bit. Oh, even that part of the wall seems... No, that might be right. Okay, I gotta do a little more seam fixing right here. But... that's pretty much on it. Actually, I think it's just this bit, and that's on this side of it. Otherwise, we go through. And we go, quiet moment. I should probably decorate this room, right? Like, I could put more techno stuff. Maybe I could raise the roof and put the tall pillars. I could put a computer. This room is a little... Yeah, maybe this will be a computer wall. Can I fit it? It would stick out. Oh, but I have all of this. Yeah, no, I can do some of that. Then this opens, and you go, oh no, it's folks! Oh, he's wondering... Oh, because the sound has traveled through here, through that window, and woken him up. Alright, so don't let monsters do that. I go, oh, armor. I don't actually need it. It feels like there should be like another computer you can hop over to get up there. And then I could replace him with a chain gunner. And then all bullets all the time. With them out of the way, those lights do look pretty good. Hey, stop it. It does in fact work one way. Now we hit that, and we're like, I wonder what that did. And you're like, oh no, it did that. I still don't see light flickering in there. They also seem to be stuck up there. And they're also not really shooting me that much. Are they mad at each other? What's going on? Maybe they are trying to pathfind. What if I did connect these and at least give them a chance to, like, walk out? Because then maybe if they tried to, like, pathfind straight to me, or is it because they're trying to, like, pathfind down there because that's curious. I have to play with the way that their AI works. But the idea of... Yeah, this works as a pretty good step. This is not flickering. I don't know what the deal with that is, so I'll have to play with that. We get some of these, and we go, oh goody, I got some of those. No, I picked up a lot of bullets. We hit this. It's like, oh no! And here you go. A tiny room that you look in, and it's a big room. And you walk in, and it's like, oh, okay. Ooh! Ooh. That ain't working for some reason. That one works fine. This one's not working. Alright, I'll fit... Whoa! Okay, there's some sort of weird mismatch here. I will deal with that. How's this one? That one works fine. Okay, so the wide ones work fine. Yeah, that texture alignment is off. I gotta fix these seams. But... yeah. And then, yeah, so my plan is... through this, there'll be like a wiggly hallway. There's gonna be, like, grates on the side of it to, because then you're going to come in this side, and it's going to be like, you're not going to have the see-through like this. It looks like it's going to go into a different room. And you're going to kind of like work around, but then as you're going around, you'll be like, oh, this is the main hallway, and then back up here, and it's like, oh, hey, that main hallway. Hit a switch, you'll see something drop down over there, work your way back, and you're like, all right, enough of that, and then you go in here, and it's like, okay, what was that thing that I hit? Oh, okay, this is open now. I go boop, and then maybe fight back this way, and then key get, and then you're done there, and you're like, all right, finally. And you go through here. You notice how I walked through cleanly that time. Okay. And you go through here, and then boop, key, and then this will be in our... That'll be this will portal to the final section, which I have no idea what the final section is going to be. Something's up with this one. It doesn't like to walk back. Did I flip it wrong? Do I have heights misaligned? Is there something in the way there? Did I click something wrong? Did I do, Whoa! Oh, yeah, okay. Something's misaligned. Okay, I'll look into that. Interesting. Oh, did I flip the far side one or something? I mean, it's working visually. And I can shoot through it. Good, this is working. And then this is going to be... Oh, maybe I'll make this like a... Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe this main hallway and like the initial rooms here will be metallic, but then you open a door and the rest of this area is going to be meaty. So like if you come down through this area first, you'll look through the grate and you'll just see like meaty walls. So it'll be like, no, you open these into the hell dimension, and then you built corridors of steel to sort of separate. Yeah, and you know, and then that also says that actually when we go through this one, the final one, we should end up in like a serious hell something, and then... Alright, yeah, something's up with that. Okay, I'll fix that one. But these work fine, and that's great. But yeah, and then you get to this part of the level, and you're just like... If it has not been obvious to you by this point, between the front doors acting wildly, the... Maybe I should spread those out so that way the mismatch is less obvious. I try to make it really obvious immediately. But yeah, between all the section jumps we've done so far, it's the front doors, it's the hallway, and then we wrap back around that hallway. But if that hasn't sold it to you yet, this of, hey, here's a tiny like closet-sized thing, and then it's going to lead to like 3 completely different sections of the same zone. It's just like, yeah, this ain't physics anymore. And I'm like, you're right, it's not. It's better. Yeah, I've done some sort of goof here. All right, I'll figure that out. But no, good. That's... Well, I mean, we're sitting here, right? Let's take a look. This is here. This is that. Plane line none. 26. Did I set them both the same? This is 25 goes to 26. This is 26 goes to 25. No, so that should... Do I have this flipped? No. This one's exit line tag is 25. It is 26. This one's exit is 26. It is 25. What's the, like... The floor is 88. The floor is 88. Right? Both of these floor is 88. Both of these floor is 88. Oh, I wonder if it is like the height difference. On this, it's 168, 168, 168. Set all of these heights to 168 to make the heights 80. That should do it. Also, I'm feeling kind of... I feel like, now that I'm seeing it, I feel like these doors are too wide. Like, I want them to be wider. But what is this now? This is a 6? Like, I want it to be wider than the front, but not that much wider. What if I made them wider, though? What if I made them all even? Do I want it to be a cube? No, I don't want it to be a cube. I want it to be this weird rectangular closet-looking thing. Because I'm weird like that. I'm going to save that. You notice the ones that I copy-pasted work totally right, and then these are the weird ones, right? Okay. So, I want to leave myself a note. What's the note say? The note says, like, come in this way, go this way, go this way, then here. I'm just sort of leaving myself, I guess, like pathing notes. Like, this is the way I think I want the player to move. Okay. Right? Yeah. And then this side, I said it would be like what if we came in and had to go this way? And then that would bring us like over and into this. Right? Now let me just go ahead and make this contrast so that way we can see it well when we're in there and go, yeah, it'll kind of go this way. I said this will be a key. It'll be a yellow key. And I do kind of want... I'm going to do this simply. We'll see if I regret doing it. Because I will have to clean it up later. You know, I can do it as single lines. Double-sided. These are impassable. The front and back. The middle will be... gate. It'll be gate. Oh, those are probably the ones that I want to use on the other part. Oh, this reminds me. This, and this should also block sound. Block sound. Okay. So that'll... So right now it's only preventing this, but now this fight won't wake him up. Unless he already does this. What was the thing I was saying? What if monster doesn't do this? Because it's only the one monster. He's going to walk. And I want him to be a surprise up there, so I won't let him set it off. Oh, yeah, I could have just made him ambush instead of blocking all that sound, but whatever. Now it works fine. Hey, by the way, this still isn't light flickering. Do we have a better light? No, light flicker. Brightness, gravity, fog density. What's the normal? It's 128, isn't it? Brightness, 192. It's fine. I'll leave it like that for now. This worked. Oh, this one is out of alignment. There you go. That should fix that seam. These seams are a mess. I'll worry about that later. That's gonna be that. Change the sizes. Alright, I'm gonna test this one more time. We are going to do this the easy way. And how does no clip react with portals? It doesn't. Okay, good. So this starts over here. So this is... Yep. Whoa! How did you get there? Oh, he went through the door. Interesting. Up here. Right. This is here. Hey, let me borrow this for a second. Thank you. Alright, now, that, I could make that better, but generally speaking, that seam is pretty well hidden, I'd say. I could like raise that ceiling up to match, so that way that's just like a drop down. I'll think about that later. But you go in here, there's those, and you go, oh my gosh. Okay. Now this, 1, 2, ooh, 2. Okay, fine. 3. Come in here, he hasn't woken up. Now you're trapped in here with him. Well, goodbye! Hit that. We'll come out here. These boyos. Still not flickering. You notice? The fact that you have to channel right into this to get up there, that definitely... That even if they're not like particularly doing anything dangerous because of how they are, you can't necessarily run past them because they're waiting right here, and you have to come through this gap. Well, I mean, you could come through this gap, but this stage isn't big enough for all three of you, I guess is what I'm saying. And then these boys. Then we look at this, and how's this work now? Ooh! It's still... Ooh! It's still sticky. I wonder why it's sticky. Then you look at this and you go, oh man, I'm like trapped in here. It's working better, but still something up with it. Oh! Now I'm stuck for good. Oh! I wonder if I goose something up on these lines, you know? Like, the seams all appear to be... Well, you know, they're not texturally smooth, but in terms of, like, height and all of that, they seem bang on the banana, if you know what I'm saying. I did line that up, so now when you cross it, the heights, like, the doorway is exactly the same. These still work perfectly. I made them a little narrower. It is the same height, right? You look at it and you're like, oh, hey, wow, there's other shit in here. Which just this seeing that, like, gateness as a... Well, I guess we're not going to see that in the end, but it is, maybe it is, because I bet this, I'll have the gate up here, and then this will be what's locked. The switch will be behind the gate over here. So... And then that's what gives you this. Is this will be like in a hidden meat room. And then when you come back out, this will be hidden. But I think you'll see a bit over here, which will look at plain wall. That'll be good. Then this will be blocked. Then you'll come around and you'll see gate into gate, and you'll hit the switch and you'll see that switch be unblocked. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm into that. And this writing on the floor, I think, will... Listen, if the writing on the floor doesn't help me keep that in mind, the fact that I'm saying it out loud here on the recording will be a great note to go back to. And I gotta fix that. I made it better, but why is it still sticky? Go in here and I no-clip. There's something wrong with this box? Oh, this looks correct as well. You know, if I have to, like, hard recode these boxes or something to make this one not stick, I wonder if making it wider would help it not stick. But, you know, I'll smooth that out. I'll get some spackle and I'll make it work. But no, good. Oh, right, I went through to go through and it doesn't work in no clip. Yeah, it's only a little sticky. I don't know what the deal... Anyway. Good. No, this works. This is still a fight. This is all working pretty much exactly as intended. This is good. I like this. I like this so far. Is it a great map? I don't think it's a great map. But it is doing the... It matches my intent for the map, and if you ask me, that's a huge success. Success of art, achieved intentions. That's we can talk about that another day. All right, I'm gonna say that's gonna do it. Join me back over here on the quiet screen. Yeah, that's going to do it for today. Thank you for joining me. Sorry we were late, and then also there was a weird break in the middle. If you're watching this on the archive, you won't have had to deal with that. Congratulations. And then, yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you. I hope you enjoy getting this insight into working on DooM maps and such. I don't know why some things are broken. I'm glad most things were fixed automatically. By using the correct tools. That's right tool for the job. That's, you know, true in many, many things. Yeah, it's gonna do it. I do want to mention, this is the next time you join me for DooM WAD Travelogue, we are going to be in November, and November is Extra Life month, and check on the Twitch page. I'm sure I'll be doing Twitter and links and all over the place. But we're doing Extra Life this year, November 13th and 14th. That's a weekend. And join me. It's fundraiser, Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. It's a great thing. It's a good thing to be doing. It's something I can do to help a good cause by staying home and playing video games. And I'm into that. That's ideal, honestly. So, thank you for joining me, and until next time, I don't know if this plays without watching me count on my fingers. Um, get your vaccine as soon as you can. Until you can, stay home as much as possible. That's the best way to keep you and others safe. If you do go out, wear your mask. Your mask protects other people, and vice versa. Wash your hands more often. That's just good hygienic advice anyway. Uh, raise the voices of the oppressed. Learn to read power dynamics and understand who the oppressed actually are versus who is just claiming to be oppressed. Remember that neutrality doesn't exist. It always sides with the oppressor. And the rule that underlines the rest of these rules is take care of one another. I'll see you next time.